Today's question comes from Brian in Missouri. He asks, I'm 27 years old and I have been working in the natural gas industry since I was 20. I don't have a degree and I make very good money and enjoy the work. The last few years, it has seemed that our country is moving away from my industry. I have a fear that late in my career I could be out of a job. Is this a rational fear or am I paranoid? Should I be looking into other careers? Okay, Brian. First of all, I think it's a good question, right? It's a forward-thinking question. What's going on in the natural gas industry? Are these real trends that we need to be worried about? Or is it just kind of the ups and downs as we see new types of energy become available for consumers? Two things on this. I'm not a natural gas expert, but I have a hard time believing that the natural gas industry is going to completely go away. I just don't see that going away. It is still cost effective, and I think it's very viable. However, you are in the industry and you need to talk to real industry experts in your company, do your homework, and figure out, is this something that over time is going to go completely away? That would be the first question. So I don't think that you need to be fearful. I think that you need to be vigilant. There's a difference. I'm looking, I'm watching, I'm scanning the future, kind of seeing what's moving. But I'm not going to be fearful. Now, the second thing, George, that I would say to Brian is you do a certain type of work in the natural gas industry, right? So you aren't someone who is only capable of working in that industry. You are in, let's call it the energy industry. So therefore, whatever you do in your day-to-day work and the skill set that you've developed, plus the experience that you've developed, is all going to allow you to move into multiple different industries. So from that standpoint, I wouldn't be afraid at all.
Yeah, I think these skills are going to transfer to whatever industry, if it even does go away, Ken, like you're talking about. I don't know that it will in our lifetime.
I honestly can't see it unless natural gas just becomes a almost like an extinct resource. But I got to tell you, I use it all the time. I've got a world-class griddle, George. It's huge. And it connects right to the old gas line.
Natural gas. People love it.
And
People love to cook on it.
Man, let me tell you something.
All over the country.
It's fantastic.
So, yeah, I don't see it going away anytime soon, but I think he does have a right to stay afoot with the trends.
He's a smart guy. I would get the facts.
Unless I start seeing other natural gas companies shut down, layoffs are happening all around me, I see the writing on the wall, but let's not lose sleep over that right now.
No.
That could be 30, 40, 100 years from now. We just don't know.
Here's the key. And I want other people to hear this because this is a relevant question for a large portion of our audience. Your skill set and your experience is transferable. I'm going to say it again. Your skill set and your experience is transferable. You might need to get a certification here or there, but the bottom line is you are not stuck in one industry. And I get this call all the time on the Ken Coleman Show. Ken, I'm a teacher. I want to get out. Ken, I'm a nurse. I want to get out, or whatever it is. We hear this the most from our military men and women. They feel like because they've only had a career in the military that they can't get a job in the private sector. And I said, wait a second. You work for one of the great organizations in the world, and you have skills, yes or no, and you have experience. And then where is that transferable in the private sector? And the reality is in today's world, our military men and women are just premium because of their discipline, because of their character and commitment. So don't get too scared. Just start looking into it.
Good encouragement for Brian there. Thanks for the question.